Hey everybody, it's me, the Infraggable. How's everybody doing today? Um, as for me, I'm doing alright. For whatever reason, I just couldn't wake up today. I woke up, and then I'd go back to sleep. And then like a couple hours later, I'd wake up, and then I'd go back to sleep. And then I woke up again, and then I'm still awake, but we'll see what happens. So that was kind of my day, but it's a Saturday, so whatever. I'm giving myself a pass for that. Let's see. So, in the last episode, we. What did we do? We found out that Tidus was encouraging Yuna to go kill herself by finishing the pilgrimage, but he didn't know about that. Then we fought against Squado and monsters because they're sort of like the genocidal race in this game. And then we flew away from home to go find Yuna, and it turns out that Yuna was getting married to Seymour. And Seymour's, again, being a dick. And then Yuna was like, I can fly, but she can't actually fly. She had to summon her bird creature. Then we found out that Maester Micah, like the head guy in charge, he's also dead. And Seymour's dead. And Maester Kinoc, he's like, Yuna, you are a traitor. How do you plead? And Yuna didn't really give an answer, which I think is kind of sus. But then they were like, okay, well, let's just throw him in prison. But we're going to put the people who can swim underwater into a water prison. And then the people who are like certifiable badasses in the other part of the prison. So it's sort of like that they didn't really do any of their research. Then we found out that Yevon was kind of lying in that they just do whatever they want as long as they stay in power, which, that's always going to be a thing. Then we escaped. And then Yuna was all like, oh no, I'm having a crisis of faith. And then Tidus was like, yes, quit your faith. Do it. And Yuna was like, maybe, but no. And then the two of them had like an underwater kiss / sex session, probably, maybe. And Kimarhi was like, yeah, Kimarhi watches. And now we're here. And that's the Infraggy Cap. So, we're going to continue on. And we're going to be amazing people. So, that's basically what I figured out. So, we're going to upgrade everybody. Rikku's going to get defense +2. Tidus, he's going to get defense +3. Auron, he's going to get nothing. Yuna, what is Yuna going to get? Yuna's going to get something. Yuna's going to get more magic defense. Okay. Lulu, she's going to go back. Nope, she's going to go forward and get whatever spell this is. The demi spell, which is actually not that good. Kimarhi, he's going to get some accuracy +2. And he's going to get agility +4. So he's going to be a little bit speedier. And then Wakka's going to get a little bit of evasion. Alright. Yeah. That's basically what we got going on there. So let's continue. Alright, we're in a new place. And we're getting a cutscene already.
The Calmlands. Long ago, The High Summoners fought Sin here. The road ends here. Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
Many summoners stray from their path and lose their way here.
Yep, seems like it. And Yuna's looking into the sky. Okay, Yuna, you fell.
I've always known where to go.
I won't let you die. I'll find a way somehow.
That's what you said. And Riku's thinking with her yellow nails.
Let's go.
It's time.
I told Yuna I would find a way.
I mean, that's what you said.
I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
That's pretty mature of you. Hey, it's my buddy, Machen.
Perhaps you'd like to know a bit about these plains.
I actually would like to know about these plains.
As you know, these plains were once a battlefield.
I do know that.
A great battle between Bhed and Zanarkand, a melee of Machina. That war left this place a barren, lifeless land. Then time passed. The summoners took note of this uninhabited land. Great battles could be fought here with no harm to the common folk. Perfect for a final battle with sin, as it were. Summoners wait here, ready to perform the final summoning. Ah, to know what they must feel. In any case, when sin is defeated here, the calm will visit Spira once more. That's why this place is now known as the Calm Lands. Exactly who dubbed it so is unknown. And that, as they say, is that.
That is, as they say, is that. There's a lot of chocobos here.
Oh dear, I almost forgot to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
There's a chasm, a great rend in the earth in these parts. A scar left from High Summoner Gandalf's bitter battle with sin 400 years past.
Not Gandalf. He didn't tell people to fly, you fools? No. Alright, whatever. Rikku, you're going to mug the Mech Scouter. Tidus, you're going to attack the skull. And Auron, you're going to block. Then Rikku, you're going to bring out Yuna. Yuna, you're going to block. Tidus, you're going to bring out Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to block. And Yuna, you're going to switch out for Wakka. Wakka, you are going to block. Kimarhi swapped out for Lulu.
Let's end this.
Let's end this. You're going to cast Blizzara, but you probably won't kill it. Oh, you did. What do you know? And we're going to gain some levels. Well, a level, it looks like. Alright. Hey, you, riding on a chocobo. Nope, you stop. Lost, follow me if you want to go back to Bhed. No, thank you. Alright. Well, that was done. Ambushed? No. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, Wakka. You're going to attack the Nibros. Okay. Ow! Alright, Auron, you're going to block. Lulu, you're going to cast Lazara. Okay, Wakka's already done his thing, so Tidus, come in. And you want to attack the skull. Oh, yeah. Alright, you're going to swap out for Yuna. Yuna, you want to cast Kira on Lulu. Alright, Kimarhi, you're going to block. And Lulu, you're going to send in Rikku. Rikku, you're going to steal. Oh, yeah. Alright. This is not a bad place for leveling up. Okay, geez, rude. You scared the chocobos away. Alright, Alright, Rikku, let's steal from the shred. Still a high pellet potion, nice. Yuna, you're going to block. Kimarhi, let's have you block. Yuna, you're going to swap out for Lulu. Lulu, you're going to cast Lazara on the Flame Flan. Lulu has learned to Overdrive Slayer. Oh, she's got enough monsters to do so. Nice. Alright. Rikku swapped out for Tidus. Kimarhi, you're going to swap out for Wakka. Wakka, you're going to kill the Nibros. And then Tidus, you're going to swap out for Auron. Auron, you're going to attack the Shred. Oh yeah. Farewell indeed. We're farewelling for everybody. Alright. Rin's Traveling Agency, at your service. We offer fine wares at reasonable prices. Please consider making a purchase before crossing these plains. Yeah, you got any weapons? Medical staff. Ooh, that is not bad at all. Oh, but do I want it for that amount of money? I do want it, but I don't know if I want to pay that amount of money. 38,000 versus my 197,000. Sure. Okay, so now let's sell some stuff to recoup some of my money. Recoup my money right now. The break knuckles are going to be worth a lot. The rematch, ooh, rematch is worth a bit. Let's sell one of my Avengers. The glorious ring. Ooh, the mage shirt. Yes, let's sell that. I don't need that anymore. Nice strike. Yeah, let's sell that. Let's keep one of the Avengers though. I have even more money than I started with. Nice. Items. Let's sort all of these things. Equipment. Let's sort all of those. Yeah, it should be alright. Okay. Wakka, you're going to kill one of the Nibros. Just like that. Ooh. Auron, you dodged something. Nice. Not everything, though. Alright. Auron, you're going to block. Lulu, you're going to cast Blizzara on the other Nebros. Swap out for Yuna so she can block. Like so. Yuna swap out for Rikku. Rikku steal from the mech scouter. Do the things and you'll be cool. Kimarhi, you're going to block. Alright. Then let's get Tidus out here. Yeah. Good enough for me. Alright. Yeah. Alright, now everybody has at least one sphere level, so that's good. Might as well level everybody up as much as I can, with what I can. Alright. Rikku, you're definitely very fast. Okay. Alright, it's gonna be a little while before Tidus gets a lot. Alright, Power Sphere. For Wakka. Mana Sphere. To increase Wakka's magic. Yuna, you're about to learn a spell. Teach us Dispel, which is actually pretty good at some parts of the game. And of course, Daddy Auron's going to get even more power. And Lulu, you're going to go back on the road again, because we need to get you those August spells, because you're starting to fall behind. Okay. Alright, got everything done there. Okay, let's go to this little place. Rikku, you're going to steal from the mech scouter. Yes. Tidus, you're going to attack. Kimarhi, you're going to block. Kimarhi, then you're going to get Yuna. Yuna's going to block. Let's get Wakka blocking. Let's get Auron out here. And Auron's going to block. And then Yuna, you're going to get out of here. And Lulu, you're going to finish the job. Blizzara. There we go. Okay. Doop doop. Oh, it's the other person, the summoner person again.
Oh, you again. You're
Oh.
quite the notorious traitor these days.
What's it to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you shouldn't take what the Maester say too seriously.
I won't take you
For
seriously either.
summoners, destroying sin is everything. We are no tools of Yevon. Understand?
Yes.
So, are you up to the task?
Oh,
I
yeah.
do not know, but I will do my best.
You've got spirit, but you'll need more to beat sin. An Aeon duel. Show me what you're made of.
Alright, fine, jeez.
Excellent.
Could just led with
But
that.
before we begin, I've just healed your Aeons for you. Let us begin.
Alright, let's do this thing. Ah, bring in Shiva, are ya? Well, I know how to deal with Shiva.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
I'm going to summon Bahamut. I'm going to summon Bahamut. I'm going to summon Bahamut. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, let's attack this guy. This gal, I should say. Haha! Select attributes in the Aeon's menu to raise the attributes of your Aeons. Use this to compensate for Aeon's weakness by raising the physically weak Shiva's HP or increasing the usually slow Ifrit's agility. Okay. Sure. Just like that, apparently. You missed, haha. That's 3 hits that I've given. Okay, ow. You're weak, though. Going to boost my perk. Hey, Icklehoof, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. And you know what? $20 can buy goods and services. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad that you're here with me. You know? And I appreciate everything that you do. So, yeah. I read what was going on in Froggenstein's Discord, so, you know, I hope things don't have to be that way, but I totally understand how that can be. Yeah. My mom's kind of going through cervical cancer, so, you know, I totally get where your headspace might be at. So, you know, it's not quite the same thing, but I understand. Alright. Well, Bahamut's got Mega Flare, so I might as well finish this off. How are you doing, otherwise? Yeah, trust me, I get it. So I thought I was going to destroy them, but okay. Yeah, snuggling with the cats. You know, cats are always, you know, when they want to be, they're always a good source of comfort. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you have to make plans and everything, I totally get that. And, you know, maybe things will get better, maybe things won't. But, you know.
Stop. That is enough.
Definitely had an impact on my streaming parts of my life. And I appreciate that.
Impressive. Remarkable talent.
I mean, that's the third time I beat
Traitor or
you,
no,
so...
you may have what it takes to beat sin. Take this. You have earned it.
Yeah, might have earned it. Oh, cool, groovy. The thing that I don't actually need. But a Neon Soul, that's not too bad.
I think you will do just fine.
I also think I will do
But
just fine.
if you ever feel like you want more training, seek the hidden temple of Remium. I will be waiting there. Farewell.
Possessing the Aeon Soul allows you to raise the Aeon stats. Select attributes. And then select an Aeon. The selected Aeon stats are displayed. Stats that cannot be raised are shown in gray. The Aeon's current stats are shown on the right. In this example, Ixion's strength is 20. When you choose a stat to raise, the item cost for the procedure is displayed on the right of the screen. The item cost will increase according to the Aeon's current stat values. In other words, the higher the stat value, the higher the item cost will be to raise it. After selecting a stat to raise, you will be asked for a final confirmation. Select Yes to raise the Aeon's selected stat. Ixion's magic increased by 1. This concludes the attributes tutorial. Alright, cool, whatever. I never use it because I don't need it. Because I rarely do Aeons unless if I have to. Okay. That's this guy. Whoever
Father
this guy is.
Zuke.
Oh, it's Father Zuke.
Long time no see.
Yeah, long time. Sure.
You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Kinoc's murderer.
What you say?
Yeah, that's right. Punch him in the mouth.
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Kinoc and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
Oh, snap.
What of Bhed?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Kinoc, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon.
Well, we knew that was
You
gonna
should
happen.
avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father Zuke, for your warning.
Father, you came all the way here just to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
Alright, well, these are things, and I am going to save. Yes, I will save my game. Alright, let's talk to Kimarhi.
Gagazet is Ronso land, Kimarhi home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimarhi has no family,
Oh, sorry.
but Kimarhi not alone.
Yeah, that's right, you've got a found family now. Something like that.
Sacred mountain, Gagazet, not changed for 1,000 years.
I mean, it is a mountain, it's not going to change all that much.
Sacred mountain.
You'd have to take something pretty big to change it.
When I was guarding Zuke, I already told you this, yeah?
No.
About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian.
Yeah, you did say that.
So, when Father Zuke said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kind of glad. Zanarkand's right around the corner. So close already.
Oh, I know, right? This is
Zanarkand's
only
right around the
episode
corner.
8.
So close already.
She's not stopping, is she?
Yuna, she's made her decision.
Yep, she's
Like,
made the decision.
I can't just let her go.
We won't have to. We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
Hell
But
yeah.
how?
I'll think of a way.
But what if you can't?
Then we'll think of another
Tired
way.
of talking to you.
Yeah,
It's always but this, but that.
I know, right?
But,
Let's think together.
okay.
And if we can't think of something, We find another way.
Okay.
Exactly. And if we can't find another way, then we kill her ourselves so she doesn't have to sacrifice her. I mean, no, that's... never mind. I have a message from Sid. He says, we've gone to repair the airship. We'll come get you when we're done. Until then, keep Yuna safe or you'll be sorry, kid. After dropping you off in Bhed, the airship stopped here. They let all summoner off. And they went for repairs. Okay. That's my Bhed voice. Sure, why not? Alright, Auron, what do you guys say?
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind.
Nope.
Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur.
Indeed. Hey. I wonder why my alerts aren't going off the way that they're supposed to. I'll have to take a look into that, but thank you so much for the excellent thing. I wonder. Yeah, like the sound goes off, but I don't get the visual thing. That's fine. I'm fine.
If Yevon founders, so will Spira.
So will Spira.
So, we are officially traitors then.
Hey, let them say what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay. I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little. It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry, and if it gets too rough, just yell.
Yell. Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow, how about you, Snake? How you been?
I wonder if my father got lost here too.
Maybe. With my old man helping him.
Maybe I'll ask Sir Auron.
Auron? Well, that grouch never tells me anything.
That is none of your business.
Is that your Auron impression there, Yuna?
Not that he keeps out of other people's business. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But thanks for coming in, at you, Snake. Yeah, I'm a relatively new streamer. I've been doing this for about 6 months now. Yeah, just playing some Final Fantasy X. And just doing the thing, having fun. Nice place to chill out. Lulu, what do you got going on?
Who was that?
Yeah, who was that?
Until half a year ago, he was a summoner. Wakka and I were his guardians.
It's kind of a short pilgrimage.
He gave up halfway. Here, on this plane. Now he is a monk at the Bhed temple. This is my third pilgrimage as a guardian. Father Zuke was my second, and my first, well, it ended here too. I've never been to the lands beyond.
That's not reassuring there. If this is your third time and you haven't made it past here. Yeah, definitely. We like to have a good time. We like to, we like to watch. Definitely. So, I'm not sure if you're into it, but if you'd like to know more about my schedule and everything, I do have a Discord. And if you want to watch any of my old stuff, I pretty much upload all of my streams to YouTube. So, so anybody who's missed anything can go back and watch whatever I've got going on. Definitely. And now we're going to explore. Ooh. So now, just to let you know, this isn't my first time playing this game, but it is my first time streaming it. So Yeah, that's the thing. Fire on the ogre. Auron, let's go ahead and attack. Oh yeah, I played this way back in the PlayStation 2 days, so... but it's been a while since I've played, so... So I don't really remember everything, and I'm trying my best not to use like a strategy guide or anything like that. So if I miss anything, then I just miss it. So that's the deal here. Ow! You punched me, you a-hole. Alright. Kimarhi, let's swap out for Rikku. Riku's going to steal from you. Oh, I should have mugged him. Oh well, whatever. Alright, and then who haven't I used yet? I haven't used Yuna yet. So we're going to block with Yuna because she's still weak. Oh yeah, I remember that strategy guide. Let's see. Let's bring Auron back because Auron's still a beast. There we go. And then Wakka, you're going to swap out for Tidus because Tidus can actually hit this thing. And there we go. Alright, and we got a person who got a... Ooh, what's a Raging Cactuar? I got to look at that. Because I've never seen that before. Counterattack. That's kind of cool in a conceptual way, but I think I like my variable Mog better. So I'm going to keep the variable Mog. Alright, let's come over here. Okay. Tidus, let's attack the skull. Yuna, let's block. And then Yuna, let's swap out for Lulu. Lulu, let's Bizarra this guy.
This one is mine!
Yeah, Arkham Asylum, I definitely played that. I do intend to play... Oh, when did Lulu die? Ooh, that's no good. Yeah, I am going to play Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight at some point. Whenever it gets voted on. So usually what I do is that when I get near the end of a game, I do a poll to see what the next game is going to be. So, yeah. So those games are going to get played at some point. Here's actually my list of games that I've either done or intend to do. And then if you know of any games that are on there that you'd like to see me play, I'd do those too. I don't own an Xbox, so if it's an Xbox exclusive, I'm probably not going to play it because I don't like the Xbox personally. But other than that, yeah. Let's see, who haven't I used yet? I haven't used Auron yet. Auron's going to block. I don't know if I've used Kimarhi yet, so Kimarhi is going to block. I totally forgot if Tidus has been used, so... And then I know that Rikku is the person I'm going to use. Rikku steals grenade times 3. Oh yeah, so... Now I've played some of the Kingdom Hearts games. In fact, I played most of them, I think. But, yeah. I've never streamed any of those games, as you can see, so... Anything that's in green, I've already streamed. Anything that's in yellow, I'm streaming right now. That sort of thing, so... And then, of course, I'm going to wait until, like, 2030 when Kingdom Hearts 4 finally comes out.
We'll get through this!
We will get through this. So, I do intend to play Kingdom Hearts 4 at some point. Tidus. You have an overdrive, but I'm gonna block for now. Oh, stupid. yeah, it's a pretty solid list so far. And then, like I said, if anybody has any, if I think of any more games that I want to play, or if my infraggies decide that they have a game that they'd like to see me play, then I don't mind putting it on the list. Yeah, okay. I don't remember if I've used Lulu, but I can't use her right now because Rikku is... she's stoned, man. Alright. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, not to be that guy, but I got a shill for a little bit. If you want to become an infraggy, you get some custom emotes, you get special attention, that sort of thing. And then I think soon I'm going to be doing a subathon just to try it out because I've never done one before. So, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Just trying out things. I don't remember who I've used so far, so... Boop, 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 Sonic Tail. I don't like this Sonic Tail. Ooh, jeez, everybody's dying. Alright, Wakka, get in here. I think I've used everybody, but let's get Rikku in here. And Rikku, you're going to use one of your Bhed potions because those are amazing. And then Tidus, get in here. And overdrive and slice and dice. And yes, I'm aware that it's not Tidus, it's Tidus, but I don't like that pronunciation, so I'm not going to go with it. Come on, overkill. Oh, yeah. Alright, nice. And, yes, I used everybody, so that's good. And everybody has a sphere level. So, let's use some items. High potion. So get everybody back up to full. So I might as well use them. And then sphere grid. Rikku, you're going to go over there and not get anything done. Tidus, you're going to get some HP that you seriously need. Wakka, what are you doing? You're going down and you're getting some more strength, which, that works for you. Ooh, strength plus 4, nice. Kimarhi, you're going to come down. You're also going to get some more strength, strength plus 2. Yuna, you're going over here. You're going to increase your magic even more by 4, which makes you even stronger than Lulu is. I gotta get you some offensive spells there, Yuna. Alright. Auron, you're still gonna be a lumbering person, but at least you're gonna be a little bit faster now. And Lulu, you wanna get yourself a little bit of defense. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. That's right. Obtain Bhed primer number 23. So now the secrets of the Bhed language are revealed. F is now W. Cool. Alright. Rikku, you're going to steal from the next scouter. Tidus, you're going to attack the skull. Wakka, you're going to block. Wakka is going to block her. Let's bring Kimarhi in here. Kimarhi is going to block now. Yuna's going to block right now. Auron's going to block right now.
As you wish.
As you wish. Wakka. Lulu, come and Blizzara. Lulu will cast Blizzara. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so, you know, it's that sort of thing. Now we got a couple level ups, but nothing too big. There's Chocobo Lady, but I will talk to you in a moment. Okay. Oof. We got a Malboro going on here, huh? Alright, Yuna, you're going to block. Auron, you're going to attack. Yuna, you're going to swap out for Rikku. Rikku, you're going to mug the Malboro. Haha! And then Lulu, you're going to fire. I think that's his weakness. Sure, why not? Ooh. Got that stinky stink. Alright, let's see. Wakka. You're going to attack. Ooh, you take no damage from Blizzard, huh? Okay. Yep. But you got an action in, and that's all I care about right now. Auron, you're going to attack again. Tidus. Tidus, you're going to block because you're not going to be very useful in this fight. Let's get Kimarhi in here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. It's gonna be done. Ow! Oh, I think I just killed all my guys. Alright, good. Bien. Okay. Did everybody take a turn? Yes, everybody took a turn. So now I'm going to summon. Actually, do I want to summon? Let's Asuna Tidus. Then Tidus, you're going to swap out for Lulu.
How uncouth.
How uncouth indeed. Alright, good. Kimarhi's no longer under all of that crap. So, we're going to Asuna Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to lance it. So yeah, Kimarhi has learned bad breath. Good shit. Alright, Fyra. Ooh, he still has about 16,000 hit points. Kimarhi, what do we want to do? Let's Ronso Rage. We haven't done Ronso Rage for him in a while, and I've used everybody so far, so let's try and thrust kick this guy out of here. Okay, can't thrust kick him. That sucks. Unless... Auron. Nope, Auron. You're going to use a remedy on yourself. I just gotta make sure that my boy... Yeah, I knew it. Okay. I can work with this still. Wakka, let's overdrive you. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try to get either fire or lightning. Okay, good. After water, after fire. Oh yeah. Alright, yeah. Hey, baby. Ooh, okay, Auron, you're dead. Lulu should not have done that. Alright, let's get Yuna back into the fight. Yuna, let's cast Life on Auron. And then Yuna. Let's use an item. Nope. Yuna, might as well Isuna. Lulu. I am not doing good in this fight. That's fine. Auron, let's Phoenix down Yuna. Lulu, let's fire roll this guy. Yuna, let's Kira yourself. Then Auron, let's overdrive Bushido, Shooting Star. Yeah, pitiful, or whatever Auron said. There we go. Good enough for me.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done indeed. Yeah, wasn't even worth that much. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. All of that. Hey, you can't go down there. Oh, why not? Did I go all this way for no reason? Alright, whatever. Alright, let's talk to Bird Girl. Alright, you know you're going to block. Auron, you're going to attack. Okay, Rikku, you're going to come in. You're going to use an out-bed potion. Ow, you hit me, you a-hole. Alright. Lulu, let's go ahead and cast Water Up, maybe? I don't know what you're weak to, if anything. Alright, let's bring Wakka in. Wakka, Wakka. Good enough for me, Wakka. Auron, let's block just to make sure that you got a turn. Yuna. We're going to block. Lulu, you're going to bring Kimarhi in. Kimarhi, you're going to attack. Yuna, let's go ahead and Kira. Kimarhi. Auron, swap out for Tidus. Let's see. Rikku. I don't think I've used Rikku this go around, so I'm going to use her now. Ooh, Petrify Grenade. Nice. Kira. Tidus. Get some attack in. Yeah, I believe I've used everyone, so might as well get Auron back in here. So Auron is a madman. Exactly. Farewell.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Alright, geez, I'm going. Alright, where's Bird Girl at? Bird Girl! There you are. Alright, Tidus, you're going to block. You know you're going to block. Tidus, you're going to swap out for Wakka. Wakka, you're going to attack. Get that overkill. Yuna, you're going to bring in Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to block. Auron's going to kill the Shred. Ha, ha, hee, hee, hoo, hoo, hoo. Alright, Rikku. Let's steal from the Flames Land. And I think I've used everybody except for Lulu. So Lulu, you're going to finish this off. Ow. Good enough for me. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really getting good AP here. I hope you're not planning to cross the place on foot. Oh no. I want to ride a chocobo. Well, these plains are home to lots of wild chocobos. First, we must train them to be dependable mounts. I'm training some chocobos now, but they're not quite tame yet. I'm sorry I can't lend you any. Walking might be faster than waiting for one of my chocobos. Sure, let me train one. That's easier said than done. It's not that simple, you know. You sure you want to try? Sure, of course. Alright, come with me. It's simple. Just get from where you are to where I am before time runs out. Since you're riding a wild chocobo, it'll just run whichever way it feels like. Press left and right to steer between my chocobo and me. Keep an eye on the clock and try not to miss the finish line. Don't hesitate to ask about the controls if you need help, okay? Let's begin, shall we? We'll shoot for 12.8. Sure. Did I get it? Alright, you crossed the finish line. I clocked you in at 12.8. Hey, that's the target time. You've trained a chocobo. Good job. From now on, you can go chocobo riding whenever you please. Just ask me and he's yours. By the way, your chocobo's ready for some advanced training now. Here's your prize. Whenever you tie or break your record, you'll get a prize like this. Ooh, an elixir. Nice. Nah, I quit. I've done everything that I want to do. Hi there, want to ride a chocobo? Yeah, let me ride one. Alright, so with that, now I could try to do the chocobo race where you have to get 0 seconds, but that's going to be pretty much impossible. I don't want to waste the time on that, so we're going to keep going. With that being said, I do have a save where I've done all the things for all the ultimate weapons. So maybe once we get to a point, I'll load up that save. But for now, just going to do the thing. So like in that save, I've got like the 200 lightning dodges. I've got the butterflies. I've done the chocobo race. I've done it all, so like I said, don't really want to spend time on that during the stream. Because that took way longer than it had any right to. Alright. And then there's the Remium Temple that the one person was talking about. And Albrecht Primer number 24. The secrets of the Bhed language are revealed. Q is now X. And then what's this? Chocobos come to this forgotten temple to test each other's speed and skill. You who are listening to this, you have been accepted as a true rider. It is Chocobo custom that one must have a rider to challenge the champion Chocobo that stands near this sphere. Alright, whatever. Mount the bridal Chocobo waiting on the opposite side of the temple. Once you are astride the challenger, the race will begin. Alright, fine, I'll do it. Not because I want to, but because I want to. We're running, there's no music. Ha ha he hoo. Alright. It seems to be telling you to write it. I will write it. Alright, now if I really want to just beat it and not try and get anything new, you just take the shortest path. And you will beat it, no problem. Yep, I win. Now if I wanted to get like the treasures and everything like that, then you probably won't beat the Chocobo, but... I obtained the Cloudy Mirror. This item opens ancient seals hidden throughout Spira. It seems to have lost its power, but there might be a way to restore it. And the Cloudy Mirror, you need that in order to get all your ultimate weapons, but like I said, in this playthrough, I'm not going to try for it. If I get them, awesome. If not, then it's whatever. Okay.
Welcome, Yuna.
Yeah.
What is this place?
I mean, it's a temple, obviously.
Rimium Temple. Once a great religious center in the Calm Lands, lost after the battle with Sin.
And this is your home? What? You got something against company?
It's a long story. Easier perhaps to show you.
You're dead too.
Of
Don't
course you
send
are.
me just yet. There is still one thing left for me to do here. With the help I can give, a young summoner might just be able to defeat Sin. Well, Yuna, I challenge you. If you cannot beat me, you'll never beat Sin.
Sure, I'll do my best. Whatever.
Very
I'll fight
well.
Valfor.
Before we begin, now, are you ready?
So...
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
I will. I'm going to summon... I'll summon Shiva. Meow, meow, boop, boo, skeet, guppy. Alright, let's attack. Attack. Ooh, dang. Alright. Holy shnikes, that was far more powerful than I thought. That's okay, because Shiva can heal herself. Like so. And let's get to another attack. Sonic Wing. Now you might be wondering, hey, Infragable, Shiva's got her overdrive. And yes, that is true. But because the overdrive takes more time, she's not going to get as many attacks. So I need to make sure that if I'm going to do overdrive, then it's going to be during a time where I know that I can take out Valfor in one shot. So that's why I'm holding on to it for right now. Oh, jeez. Casting Blizzara on myself. This might hurt. Shiva, probably not the best choice for this particular one. Maybe I should have done it, but that's fine. Guess I get to summon another Aeon! One who already has her overdrive. I'm just going to use it. Why not? Yeah. Use Thor's hammer on this bird boy, who's actually a girl. Oh, dang. I might not be leveled high enough. So see how Balfour got 2 turns and now a 3rd turn? Alright. Let's heal yourself there, Ixion. You know what? Hell with it. I'm just going to do it again. Okay, we're going to lift him back up. That should take care of him. There we go. Alright, nice.
Stop. That is enough.
Although it took me 2 of my Pokemon to kill him.
You have made some progress. And for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Alright, cool. And that's all I want to do here. For now, let's continue on with the game a bit. Besides, I won't be able to get the full benefits of what she's offering because I will not be able to get the optional Aeons that are in this game because I messed up in the beginning. And that's fine. So we're going to leave this place for now. We're going to hop back on our Chocobo. We're going to hop back over here. Alright. And then we'll go over here. And over here is a pretty interesting place. This is the Monster Arena. This is a training area that Lord Meehan constructed for the Crusaders. You can hone your battle skills here by fighting fiends gathered from all over Spira. But the fiends all got away because I screwed up. I'm too old to gather fiends now, so I'm quite in a fix. That's where you come in, Sonny. Can I ask you to round up all the fiends for me? Of course, I'm not asking you to do it for free. That'll be nice, fat rewards. On top of that, you can hone your fighting skills anytime against the fiends you bring back here. In addition, any items you win during the training are yours to keep for free. But there will be a small fee for each training session, so bear that in mind. How about it? Not a bad deal, eh? You won't regret it. Sure, why not? I'll do it.
That's a spirit, Sonny. Now go catch all them things.
I've got one more warning before I can let you go. To catch a fiend, you have to defeat it with a special kind of weapon. But not to worry, I'll sell them to you for a special low price. Also, this arena can only hold 10 of each fiend. There won't be any bonuses for capturing more, so keep your eye out on your totals. I need you to start by collecting each species in the Calmlands. I can't reopen the arena without solving some things, you know. By the way, there's a total of 9 species in the Calmlands. I'll give you a bonus when you catch all of them. Oh, before I forget, you have to use a special kind of weapon to catch them. I'll sell some to you at a special price. No need to thank me. Sure. Now, if I was going for like a 100% completion, I would do this, but I'm not, so I won't. That takes up too much time. So, yep. But that's where you're going to go to fight like all of your super bosses. So, yep. You catch the fiends. He makes them into super bosses. You fight those, you get amazing rewards. But you do not need any of them in order to beat the final boss. So, like I said, I am not going to do those. Alright.
Halt!
Ugh. It's these guys.
Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
Nope.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
That's right, you can tell those assholes.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Yeah.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you. The Maester doesn't need you alive.
Well, I warn you, I don't need you alive either. Oh, and you're gonna walk away? Alright, I see how you are. Alright, Rikku. Let's mug this guy. So, Lunar Curtain times 4. Ooh. Auron. Let's power break this guy. Defender X. With that, hurt. Oh, great, he's immune to it. Cool, great, grand, wonderful. Alright, Lulu, you're going to... Let's Thundero this guy. Rikku, let's go ahead and use... Let's go ahead and use an Bhed potion. Okay, Rikku, let's swap you out for... Let's swap you out for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, attack. Damn straight. Oh, Lulu, you are not doing good. It's a good thing that I'm going to swap you out for Yuna. And Yuna, you're going to block Kimarhi. You're going to swap out for Tidus. Tidus, you are going to cast Haste on Auron. Ooh, even with blocking, she took so much damage. Alright, Auron, you're going to armor break this guy. There we go. Okay, Yuna, you're going to cast Kira on yourself. Tidus, you are going to haste Yuna. Then Yuna, you're going to Cura on Auron. Damn, 4,000 hit points. Okay. You still got 56,000. Alright. Let's go ahead and Phoenix down on Yuna. Yep. Auron, you're going to Phoenix down on Yuna. So now the only good thing about this boss is that he can only attack one person at a time. I don't think he has any multi-hits. So that's something. Alright, Rikku, get back in here. We're going to use an Bhed potion. Auron, you're going to attack. There we go. Almost 6,000 on that guy. Alright, Rikku, I don't think that Wakka's had a turn yet. So let's try and cast Dark Buster on him. So that way he can miss for one turn. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Yes, there we go. Okay. Yuna. Yuna, what are you going to do? You are going to cast... You're going to cast Protect on yourself. Because he doesn't do any magical attacks. And then Yuna, you might as well cast Protect on Auron as well. Then Auron, you're going to attack. There we go. See, that would have normally taken Yuna out. Alright. Let's bring Rikku back in. And Rikku, you're going to use an Bhed potion. Make sure that everybody's doing alright. Auron, you're going to attack. Rikku, you're going to use another Bhed potion. Yuna, I'm actually going to swap you out this time for Lulu, because I don't think Lulu's had a turn yet. Rikku, you're going to Phoenix down Auron. And then Rikku, you're going to swap out for Tidus. Tidus, you're going to cast Haste on Auron again. Lulu, what are you doing? You are going to High Potion yourself. She grabs it out of her boob pouch. Alright, what are you going to do? Yeah, you're going to keep attacking. Yep. Yuna, you're going to Cura on Auron. Tidus, you're going to attack. Auron, you're going to attack. Auron, you're going to... Actually, you're going to block this one time. Alright. We're starting to get into a groove here. Auron, attack. Alright, so here's the team that I want. I want Rikku to heal. Then I'm going to have Yuna heal. And mostly Auron's going to be my damage dealer. So we're going to have 2 healers, and then we're going to have Auron who's going to attack. And that's going to be kind of my strategy going forward. And whenever I can, I will bring... I'll bring Tidus in every now and again. Tidus is still pretty strong. Yeah, I think that's going to be my strategy going forward. Oof. Okay, new strategy. Let's not panic, because I'm still doing pretty good. Okay, let's panic now. Ah! Alright, Tidus. I still want haste on Auron. And then Yuna. Let's put Protect back onto Auron. Alright, there we go. And then Tidus, you've done your job. Let's bring Rikku back in. Rikku, you're going to go ahead and use the Bhed potion. Yeah, and then Yuna. Yuna. What are you going to do? Yeah. I probably should put Protect on Rikku. Alright, yeah, let's use an Bhed potion. And then Yuna, we're going to cure Auron. And special, use Bhed potion. Oh, Yuna doesn't have very many hit points at all, does she? Alright. Alright, let's attack. Yeah, see, Haymaker against Protect is not as bad. Alright, let's put Protect on Rikku just to be on the safe side here. Yeah, and I think everybody's had their turns. Use Bhed potion. Alright, we're going to attack. Let's bring Tidus in. 12,000, okay. Not too bad. Ooh, Mighty Guard. Oh, snap. Okay, let's bring Kimarhi in. Oh, I thought Mighty Guard was a thing that they could do. Okay. Alright, Yuna. We're gonna need to bring you back in. We gotta get back to our... Oh, I just thought of something. Okay. Let's bring Rikku back in. Rikku block. Alright, might as well keep on attacking. See, now he's doing even less damage. But... Ooh, okay, Rikku. Use your Bhed potion. Alright, that's gonna have to do for now. And Yuna... Let's dispel all of this. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then Rikku. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty good strategy right here. Just have Rikku and Yuna heal and have Auron do the damage. Especially since Auron has haste and protect on. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and have Yuna heal Auron one more time. Let's Rikku go and get Tidus here. Tidus is going to attack. Auron's going to have to armor break this guy again. Alright, Yuna. Dispel everything. She dispelled the armor break as well, so... Okay. Last punch. No! Alright. Auron. Attack. Get that done. Okay. And then... Tidus. We should be strong enough. There we go. I think everybody got a turn, so amazing. And everybody got their turn, so hell yeah. Alright, we got a level 2 key spear. We did not get the overkill, but that's fine. That would have been difficult to get the overkill anyway. But yeah, we beat up the big old monster, we did the thing. Let's keep going for a little while. Oh.
This isn't the way in?
That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah? Huh?
Yeah, not really where I was trying to go. I was kind of wanting to go over here.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance. I finally understood why. She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
That's pretty morbid. But I get it. Now we're at Mount Gagazet. And after Mount Gagazet, we're going to go to Zanarkand, where everything takes place. Alright, so here we are. Oh, it's this guy again.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once. Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Oh, is that right?
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
Will we?
So be it. Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Yeah!
Yeah. You tell those
We
assholes.
have no regrets.
Blasphemers!
Damn, Kimarhi is small in comparison.
A summoner and her guardians.
Lord Kelgronso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on Bevelle?
Ooh,
But still, you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a Maester.
Yeah, get him.
Yuna is much the same.
Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder! No escape! Not one!
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
Oh yeah, we
You
will.
have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin. Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
Tell him, Yuna.
I fight for Spira.
That's right, assholes. She fights for Spira.
The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
Oh shit, I chose the wrong one.
Even sacrificing yourself.
Okay.
Ronso, let them pass.
Damn straight.
Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend.
Also, what's going on with
Yuna,
Kimarhi's hair there?
We bow to your will. Now go. The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
Okay. Look at them in the background.
Thank you.
Why were they punching each other? It's whatever. Alright.
Ah, my neck's hurting.
Zanarkand's on the other side. Huh.
Yeah? You're home, yeah?
As if you believed me.
Maybe I do.
Maybe.
The one on the other side here is probably just a pile of rubble, yeah? But somewhere out there is your Zanarkand. Somewhere, yeah? Yeah, you'll be home soon enough.
No.
I hope you're right.
I like that he's optimistic.
Yeah, cheer up. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
Better get ready. Ain't no shops where we're going. Better get ready.
Alright.
You think of anything yet?
Nope.
There's just so little time. I don't know. This is a toughie.
It is a toughie.
It's just a little farther now.
Just a little farther now.
It's just...
Biran and Yenke gone.
I wonder what they're up to. It's probably nothing.
I mean, it's probably nothing, but it could be something.
Biran is hero of Ronso. Yenke is powerful warrior.
Great. I hope we don't have to fight them.
Kimarhi must fight. Kimarhi must win.
Indeed.
The sacred Gagazet. First time Kimarhi climbs. The sacred Gagazet.
Yuna's grown stronger.
Stronger, huh? I'd say it's more like she's driven. Don't you think?
That's why she's strong. She's still pressing forward.
This is a thing.
When weak people are driven, they can't go far before they break. She keeps going forward because she is strong. Yuna has grown strong. And all I can do is try and keep up with her.
I think you keep up with her pretty well. In fact, you probably have more levels than she does.
It is as I thought.
What is?
Yevon is in turmoil. Micah
That is
tries
right.
to keep it whole, but it crumbles around him.
Look, I couldn't care less what happens to Yevon.
No, that's...
Because you are not of this world.
That is true.
To those who truly believe in the teachings, a time of much pain is coming. 10 years ago, I looked up at Gagazet from where we stand now.
My old man say anything?
I do not remember. All I could think of was how I might keep Braska alive.
Ah, so you were just like us.
Your duties as Guardian will soon end. Your duties...
Alright, big guy who I can only come up to like your stomach. The Sacred Hearts of Gagazet shun the weak. Use Ronso weapons. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, variable mod magic plus 10%. Hell yeah. Let's equip that. Ooh, let's equip that. And let's equip that. Lower your shield. The rest of this stuff I don't really care too much about. Okay. Let's sell. Let's sell the Shimmering Blade. Let's sell the Variable Mog. Let's sell the Devastator. Let's sell the Raging Cactuar. Let's sell the Lullaby Steel. Yeah, good enough for me. What items do you have? Yeah, let's buy a whole bunch of holy waters. Alright, cool. That god waves a sacred mountain sharper than Ronto fangs. It stands in the way of weak and buries him in ice. Toronto losing on his greatest disgrace. But only Kimarhi returned to the mountain. Why? Okay, sure. Let's talk to this guy. Young or old, Ronto all warriors, all must protect Sacred Mountain. Ronto sharpen fangs until day of death. Alright. Let's save the game. Alright. Let's talk
Summoner
to
Yuna's
Kinoc.
words, they ring clear in my soul. Small voice, small frame, but a will that towers over Gagazet's peak.
Indeed.
The path to the sacred heights is steep and lined with the dens of fiends. Strong guardians, be prepared and guard your summoner well.
Be prepared and guard your summoner well. Be prepared to climb up Gagazet. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer. Anyways, quarrel between Biran and Kimarhi started 10 years ago. Young Ronso fights each other to show their strength. Biran beat Kimarhi, but Kimarhi never admit losing, not once. Angry, Biran broke Kimarhi's horn. Kimarhi could not bear shame and left Sacred Mountain. Isn't that something? We're getting a little something about Kimarhi's past.
Halt!
Oh, here we go.
Haven't you bothered us enough?
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass. Kimarhi not pass.
Oh, well, thanks for pulling that out for us.
Shame Ronso brothers. Kimarhi forget his birth.
Forget his people, forget his mountain, little Ronso, weakling Ronso.
Oh, okay, let's kick their ass now.
Mountain hate the weak, hate the small. If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
Don't you mean then Kimarhi must prove his strength?
You not forget who took your horn. Never forget.
Kimarhi never beat Brother Biran. Never win.
Alright, well.
This time, I win. I will win.
Indeed.
Why you... This some kind of Ronso thing?
Kimarhi problem.
Kimarhi problem.
Biran rend you asunder.
Hornless, hornless.
Alright, let's not go down to like name calling now. Alright, let's steal some stuff. Ooh, so a level 3 gear sphere. Alright, we're just gonna steal stuff for right now. Couldn't steal anything. Haha, stole a level 3 key sphere. Let's use a high potion on myself. Like high potion. Okay. Kinda wish I had haste for my guy, but that's alright. Alright. Keep stealing. Nope, couldn't steal. I think I have like a 25% chance of stealing from Biran because I already stole twice from him. But I might have to just cut my losses here. Item. High potion on myself. Alright. Let's lance it from Biran. Mar has learned Doom. Okay. Alright. Let's try to steal from Yankee. Alright. Yeah, this might be all that I can do. Special. Lance it from Yankee. Learn Fire Breath. Cool, good enough for me. Let's see. Alright, let's attack Yankee. That way Biran takes damage. Alright, item. Let's get a high potion on myself. And then we're going to attack, not Biran, but Yankee, because Yankee is a little bit weaker. Alright, let's get a potion on myself. Okay. So Biran is now going to... Alright. So then here's what I want to do. I want to attack Biran so that way Yankee takes the damage. Okay. So only when they're together do they do the cover move. So I want to attack Yankee while I still can.
We Gronso should know their place.
Oh, should we? Yeah. Okay, now... Oh. Item. High potion on myself. And then because he used an ability, I can lance it off of him. There we go. Something like that. Fire breath. Thunder. Lance it. We're still going to be able to take a little bit more from them. You know what? Bronzo Rage. What happens if I... Here's an interesting idea. I'm going to bad breath both of them. See if that does any damage. Nope, they're immune to everything. Cool. Great. Okay. And then he's going to bulldoze. And because I did that, he's going to bulldoze again. Okay. Item, high potion. Get ourselves back up. Ugh. Alright, let's attack Biran, so Yankee will take the damage.
Not good enough, Kimarhi.
Okay, just as long as Yankee doesn't... There we go. Alright. Attack. We're going to attack Yankee again. Get hit by thunder. Attack Yankee one more time. Yeah, as long as Auron doesn't do the bulldoze thing. Nah, well, that's what I get for hoping anything. Item. High potion. Okay, Yankee did that. There we go. Now I can get this guy. Yep, Yankee's done. Ah, crap. Okay. We're going to high potion ourselves. So now he's going to do a lot more damage. I got X potions now. X potions are a lot better. Now, here's the thing is that now that Biran has berserked himself, he's going to do a lot more damage, but his defense is going to go way down. So yeah. Actually, his defense seems to be just about the same, huh? But now, yeah. Okay, item. We're going to X potion ourselves. And he's just going to keep bulldozing, so he's going to do a lot of damage, but he's not going to be able to do like any of his other special moves. So, yeah. Okay. So I could probably take like 2 bulldozers versus Kimarhi's 1 attack. So. Excuse me. Oh wow. I'm glad that I got all these potions when I did, so... Yeah, 1 more hit should do. So, there. Done deal.
You win.
Kimarhi Ransel.
But could you imagine if they kept using potions? That'd be awful. Alright, yay! Kimarhi gained levels and whatnot. Alright, cool. We got a return sphere for whatever reason, and we got a halberd and a ductile rod. So there we go.
Strong is Kimarhi. Biran is happy. Sacred Mount Gagazet. I honor the name of strong warrior who defeats Biran. Remember always, Gagazet, that name is Kimarhi.
Mountain knows Kimarhi strong. Kimarhi may pass.
Summoner!
Oh, cool.
We, Ronso, will stop pursuers from temple.
Truly?
Penance for breaking Kimarhi's horn long ago.
We crush enemies following behind.
Kimarhi crush enemies standing before.
You are most fortunate, Summoner.
I thank you.
Ronso will shine your statue brightest.
Hell yeah.
But I fear that no one will make a statue for a traitor such as I am.
Then Ronso will make.
Hell yeah, Ronso will make.
With grand horn on head.
Ah.
Would be wonderful.
So that's actually an inside joke.
I wanted to see Yuna's statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
That was a little bit rushed. With Yuna by my side. But the reason why I say that that's an inside joke is because in the early Final Fantasies, I want to say like Final Fantasy V, summoners actually had horns on their head. And since Yuna is a summoner, that's the inside joke. Baran and Yankee are brave, Ronso. No bad feelings for losing duel. They will praise valiant Kimarhi for winning with own strength. And a shit ton of potions, but own strength. Yeah, alright. That's cool and everything. Baran and Yankee got their asses beat. And Kimarhi got to get his backstory pretty much one and done. So cool. And now everybody has at least one sphere grid level, so we're going to go ahead and level everybody up. And surprise, surprise, Auron has more HP. He's got a little bit more defense now. Yeah. Yuna, you're going to go over here and over here. Power Sphere to get your HP up. And right here to get your mana up. Tidus, you only got one level, which is kind of surprising, but there you go. You've got nothing going on there. Kimarhi, you're moving up 3 levels. So yeah, you're going to go over here, you're going to get your HP. And then you'll also get your attacks ups soon. Wakka, you're going to get Sleep Buster. Lulu, you're going to move 2. And you're getting so close to your August spells that I can't wait. But you got your agility increased by 2. Rikku, you're doing the thing. Power Sphere. Mana Sphere. And that's everybody. Alright. So, let's continue for a little bit, just so we can see the next location. All right, and
Summoner Yuna.
Ah, Jesus. Okay.
What is it this time?
You know, they seem pretty good for what they are. So there you go. They believe in Yuna. So we should believe in you. You know, believe in the Yuna who believes in you. Nah. Ooh, there's a treasure chest there.
Let's get him, guys!
Exactly, let's get him, guys. But not like that. So, we're going to change our weapon because water doesn't work on those guys. Yuna, you're going to block. Tidus, you're going to attack. Ooh, see? I'm glad that she blocked, but she's getting hurt. Kimarhi, you're going to fight. Auron, you are going to kill. Alright, Tidus, let's swap out for Wakka. Wakka, you're going to attack. Kimarhi, swap out for Lulu.
So, how shall we do this?
How shall we do this? Let's get fire on these guys. Oh, wow. Alright. Auron, you're going to attack. Rikku, you're going to come on in. And you are going to steal from the Bashura. Ooh, soul springs. Whatever those are. Tidus, you're going to come back in and attack. Kimarhi, you're going to attack. Auron, 14,000. Okay. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. Yuna. Let's Kira yourself. Blah, blah. Ooh, alright. Tidus, let's go ahead and get your sword back. Yuna, you're going to get your health back. Auron, you're going to attack. Tidus, you're going to attack. Ooh, that's not a lot stronger. Let's bring Wakka in. Wakka's pretty strong. And Tidus, you're going to attack with your slice and dice because we need you to get your limit break or your overdrive, whatever it's called. It's a limit break. Okay, he's got his dukes up, so he's just going to counterattack every time that he gets attacked. So Lulu, come on in. And you know what, Lulu? Even though your limit kinda sucks, it's better than just normal casting. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go over here. That looks like a gravesite. Tidus attacks the Bandersnatch. Barely. Wakka, you're going to block. Lulu, you're going to block. Wakka's traded for Auron. Auron, you're going to attack. Tidus, you're going to trade in for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to block. Ooh, that was close. Kimarhi, you're going to block, but only because I need Yuna to come in. Yuna, come in and cure him. Then we'll figure out this guy. Rikku's the only one who hasn't thought. So she's going to steal from you. And that's how we do that. Okay. Not a lot of AP, but that's okay.
These mark the graves of summoners and guardians who failed.
Yeah, you know. Not every guardian and not everybody lives. Alright, let's deal from the Imp, a lightning gem. Let's block with Yuna. Let's also block with Auron for once. Yuna, let's bring in Wakka. Wakka, we're going to attack. Oh yeah. Rikku, we're going to bring in Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to block. Auron, bring in Tidus. Tidus, you're going to block. Then let's bring in Lulu. Let's bring in Lulu. Alright, Blizzard is what we're looking for. So, Blizzara. Dang. Alright. Tidus, let's bring in Auron. Auron's still the strongest. And then Wakka, 4082. Probably not going to happen, even though you have. Well, we'll see. Alright, nope. So he's going to self-destruct, but it's not going to do too much damage. Alright, Wakka, you're going to attack again. 53. Let's swap in for Tidus. Tidus, you're going to attack. 2000. Okay. Then Auron. Auron should have enough to do it. At 3000? Oh yeah. Alright. So... now we're going to keep going. Okay, Wakka, you're going to attack the Grot. Tidus, you're going to attack the Basura. And Auron, you're going to attack the Grot. Not enough. Okay. Alright. Let's bring in Yuna. And Yuna, you are going to Cura Wakka. Yeah, so, you know, just trying to survive. Wakka, you're going to tap out for Lulu. Lulu, you're going to cast fire on the Grotz that's been injured. Good enough. Rikku. Rikku, you're going to steal from the Grotz. The other one. Antidote for 4. Times 4, whatever. Auron, swap out for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, attack the Grotz. Lulu, no! Alright. Rikku, you're going to swap back out for Auron, because Auron's just
as you
man.
wish.
As I wish. I do wish. Kimarhi, swap out for Wakka. Wakka, attack the Grotz. Should be good enough. Oh yeah. Okay. Lulu's trying to kill people over here. Wakka, swap out for Tidus. Tidus attacks. Ooh, that was a pretty good hit. And then Auron attacks. And then Tidus attacks one more time. Lulu's trying to do the thing. Auron. Attack. Tidus. Attack. Okay, let's bring Yuna in here. Yuna, you're going to Asuna. Your girl, Lulu. And then Lulu, you're going to fire Basura. Even though your magic is not very strong yet. Auron, you're going to block. Yuna, you're going to block. Auron, you're going to bring Wakka out here. Wakka, you're going to block. Yuna, you're going to Cura. And then Lulu, you're going to fire on the Basura. It's not going to be just barely. Okay, awesome. Okay. Yeah, everybody's got at least one sphere level, so we might as well spend while we can. And Lulu finally has her first Aga spell, which is Water Gu, which, alright, not really the most useful of the Ga spells, but it has its use. Yuna, you're going to get yourself some more agility +4. Wakka, what are you doing? I'm going to come down here. Oh, where does this lead to? It could lead to Auron's sphere grid, but we're not there yet. I think I want Wakka to stay on his sphere grid. Kimarhi, you're going to go. And you're going to get Strength +1, Strength +1, and Strength +1. Tidus, you're going to go. You're going to go up here, and you're going to get yourself another spell, which is Hastiga, which is really good. Auron, you're going to go, but you're not going to claim anything. Rikku, you're going to come down, and you're going to get Strength +3. You're not very strong, but you're doing okay, kid. Alright. And now we move on. Alright, Yuna, block. Wakka, attack. Yuna, bring in Kimarhi. Kimarhi attacks. Lulu will do Fire on the Grot. I think it's strong enough to kill it. Just barely. Wakka, bring in Auron. Auron attacks. Kimarhi, bring in Rikku. Rikku, you're going to mug the grot. Lulu, you're going to fire on the grot. I don't think you're strong enough this time. Nope, not quite. A special. Use Bhed potion. Nope, will not heal it. So let's bring Yuna in. Yuna, white magic. You're going to Asuna. Auron. And then Auron, you're going to attack the grot. Yuna, let's bring in Tidus. Tidus is going to attack. Yep, let's bring in Wakka. And then Auron should be strong enough to kill it the rest of the way. Ooh, that was not bad. Tidus has learned the Overdrive Victor, so whenever you win a battle, you get Overcharge. So, not the best way, but it is what it is. Ooh, what's this? Obtain Braska's Spear. Yeah, let's take a look.
Hello, Yuna. I hope you are well. I wonder how old you are now that you're watching this sphere. You must be very beautiful, like your mother. I wish I could see you. Oh, by the way, Jecht and Auron send their regards.
There you go.
So far, our journey has been very entertaining. Of course, it is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen. Yuna, when you have grown, you will have to find your own path. Do what you must do the way you want to do it. Doors will always open themselves to those who do. Listen close, Yuna. Your future is yours to make. Live the way you want to.
Yeah, that's about 10 years too
Whatever way
late.
that may be, you have your father's full support. Yuna, I will always be with you.
Well, there you go. That's the love of a father, I suppose. Alright, well, let's keep going. Tidus, let's go ahead and attack with Asura. Wakka, let's attack the grot. Auron, let's attack the grot. Tidus, swap out for Rikku. And Rikku, you are going to mug the grot. Ooh, just enough to kill it, too. Wakka, you're going to swap out for Lulu. Lulu, you're going to cast Fire on the grot. Ooh, Auron got punched. Auron, you're going to attack. Okay, Rikku, you're going to use an Bhed potion. You're running kind of low on those. And then let's bring Yuna in. And Yuna, you're going to block. Lulu, you're going to bring Kimarhi in. And Kimarhi, you're going to attack. Yuna, bring Tidus back in. Attack. Auron, nope, you're going to stay around because you're still my strongest guy. Look at that, almost 6,000. And Wakka, you're going to come in. And then Tidus has overdrive, so let's do that. Okay. Decent damage. Auron. He's only got 600 hit points left, so yeah. There you go. Alright. Everybody but Kimarhi has at least one level, so that's not bad. Let's come over here.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
Apparently not much has changed in 10 years, so those are things that we have to remember. Alright. Wakka, you're going to go ahead and kill that thing. Pretty easy. Alright. Auron, you're going to attack. Alright. Tidus, I don't really need you right now. Let's get Yuna out here so she can Cura on Wakka. Wakka's going to be very important in this particular fight. Alright, Yuna, swap out for Rikku. Rikku, you're going to steal. Got a couple fire gems. Auron for right now. Let's swap out for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to block. Wakka, you're going to attack. Okay. And then let's get Lulu in here, but right now she doesn't have strong enough magic, so she's going to block. Auron, you're going to come in. Almost. And then Wakka. Yeah. Wakka, you can finish the rest. Ooh, yeah, indeed. Now everybody's got at least one level. So yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade them. Wakka, you're going to come over here. You're going to increase your magic power by 3. Lulu, you're going to go over here. You're going to get your another Gospel, which is a Thundaga, which is a little bit better. Oh, what's that? That teaches the ability Death. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go back over there. Alright. Auron, you're going to get a little bit more evasion. Tidus, you're going to get a little bit of the MP up. Yuna, you're going to get some evasion. Ooh, by 4. Nice. Kimarhi, yeah, let's keep going down Rikku's path. What is this? Teach us the ability Holy. That would be pretty cool. Rikku, you're going to move. And that's everybody. Items. High Potion on Wakka, Lulu, Auron, Tidus, Kimarhi, and Rikku. Running out of potions there, so I'm going to have to do something sooner or later. Oh, we got ambushed. Ooh. Crush. Okay. Wakka, you're going to block. Auron, you're going to block. Lulu, you're going to cast Thundaga on the mech leader.
A storm comes.
A storm comes, exactly. Wakka, you're going to trade out with... Okay, I can't believe that I didn't kill it. Ooh, Lulu is starting to... Lulu's starting to plateau a bit here. Alright. Tidus, you're going to attack. Get that done. Auron, you're going to trade out with Yuna. Yuna, you're going to cure Lulu. Sure. Tidus is going to trade out for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, you're going to steal. Yep. And then Lulu, you're going to swap out for Rikku. And Rikku is going to steal. Works for me. Not exactly the most as far as AP goes, but better that and live. Abilities, Yuna. Let's cure everybody. Alright, cool. Alright. And then...
Summoners that die appear aren't sent to the far plane.
That's true.
Why not?
Who would send them? They die alone.
That's sad.
So that means...
Many have become fiends, and they may want Yuna's company.
Well, Yuna will be fine.
Exactly.
You're right.
Because we're amazing. That's all there is to it. Rikku, let's go ahead and steal from the imp. Yuna, let's block. Kimarhi, let's block. Still pretty strong. Okay. But yeah. Yuna, let's go ahead and swap out for Wakka, because Wakka's going to be really important in this fight. Like so. Rikku, let's get Auron out here. Auron, you're going to attack. Ooh, damn. Over 6,000 damage. Oh yeah. Kimarhi, let's bring Lulu out here. Lulu's going to block. Wakka, you're going to finish up the job right there. Then Lulu, let's bring in Tidus. Tidus, you're going to attack. Alright. And then Wakka should be strong enough to finish up the job.
Take that.
Exactly. Alright, not bad. Alright, everybody but Kimarhi's leveled up, so... Alright, the only thing that I don't really like about this place is the encounter rate. The encounter rate is a little bit higher here than it is in most places. Tidus, you're going to attack. Wakka, you're going to attack. Auron, you're going to attack. Tidus, you are going to swap out for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, I don't think you're strong enough to beat him, so block. Wakka, you're going to attack. Smook, boo, boo, smook, and boo. Alright. Let's get everybody else involved. Yuna, you're going to come in, you're going to block. Kimarhi has learned Overdrive Ally. Rikku, you're going to come in. You're going to steal. Wakka, you're going to attack. Yuna, you're going to bring in Lulu. And Lulu's going to block. And Rikku, you're going to bring in Auron. Auron, you're going to attack. And then the bomb's going to do Fire. Yeah, so... And then... Actually, let's keep Wakka out here just in case.
Booyah!
Booyah indeed. Depending on what the next enemy is going to be. Alright. I mean, very good for leveling. Bad for the encounter rate. Sphere Grid, Auron. Auron's going to get another buff of his strength at 4. Lulu. Alright, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring Lulu here so she can learn her other August spells, because they're a little bit more useful. And then I will bring her over here to get the death spell, even though it's not that good. Yeah, besides, what else am I going to do? Ooh, Wakka plus 4. Then Rikku. She's going to get even more agility, so she can be even speedier. Kimarhi is going to come down here. He's going to get a mana, magic plus 4, and some more HP. Yuna is going to get HP, so she can be a little bit beefier. And Tidus, he's going to get some strength. Alright, cool. No, not yet. Alright, so Auron only has a strength of 48. That feels low to me. Lulu has a strength of 6. That sounds about right. She's got magic defense 62 though. Wakka has a strength of 47? Oh, shit. Alright. Rikku has a decent strength of 24. Kimarhi has a strength of 36. So Wakka has a strength of 47. Okay. I did not know that. But now I do. Defending Bracer. That's an Auron thing. Defending Bracer. Stoneproof, poisonproof. Yes. Yes, that is much better. Stoneproof and poisonproof? Why wouldn't I get that? Alright. Wakka, let's attack. Auron, let's attack. Lulu, now that you got your August spells,
I hope you like it hot.
I do like it hot. Ooh. Alright, I was expecting a little bit more from you there, Lulu, but that's fine. Alright, Rikku, let's come in. And let's steal from the grot. More antidotes. Then swap out for Kimarhi. Kimarhi, let's attack. Auron, let's bring in Yuna. Yuna, Kira, Lulu, Okay, Lulu, let's get out of here. Let's bring Tidus in. Tidus, you're going to attack the Basura. Haha, you missed. Okay. Let's bring Auron back in because he's still the best. And then let's bring Wakka in because apparently Wakka is the second strongest after Auron. That kind of makes sense. And then Tidus is his third strongest. Ooh, those are pretty good. Dang, those were 2 good attacks there. Doing over 9,000 damage between the 2 of them. And Tidus gained a level. Not too bad. Seems like every about 5 or 6 fights.
The only way to go is forward.
That's true, Wakka. Man, you're smart. Okay. That was a pretty good attack. Wakka and Auron will be able to take care of one of those guys by themselves. Kimarhi. Let's go ahead and attack the Grot. Wakka, swap out with Rikku. Rikku, let's mug the Grot. Why not? Do a little bit of damage. Okay. It's a good thing that I haven't used Yuna yet. Yuna, let's go ahead and White Magic and cure Rikku. Doop 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 doop. Rikku swap out for Lulu. Everybody's going to swap out for Lulu. Dancing on the mountain, trying not to sue you. Lulu. Anyways. How do I come up with this stuff? Alright, Tidus, you're going to attack. Yuna, you're going to bring in Auron.
So be it.
So be it. Alright. And then Tidus, you've got your overdrive, so we gotta use it as many times as we can. Lulu going to swap out for Wakka like that. And done. Alright. So, as you can see, we're just fighting as many fights as we can fight. Just trying to get to a place where we can possibly... Oh. Okay. Tidus, you are actually going to block for once. Wakka, you're going to attack the Grot. Ooh, oh, nice. Auron, you're going to attack the Grot, but you're not quite that strong. Kimarhi, you're going to attack the Grot. Wakka, swapping for Lulu. Lulu, you're going to fire Raga. The Grot. The Grot. Much like that. Alright. Kimarhi, you're going to swap out for Yuna. Yuna, you're going to block. Auron, you're going to swap out for Tidus this one time. Tidus, you're going to attack. 2200, that's not too bad. Now, I don't remember, but I don't think I've used Rikku yet. So Riku's going to come in, she's going to block. Yeah, Lulu's going to swap out for Auron. He's almost doing 4,000 to the guy. That's not bad. And then Wakka's going to come in. And I think I've used everybody now, so it should be okay. And for nearly 5,000. Yeah, not bad. Alright, and everybody's leveled up at least once. Might as well do the sphere grid thing. Okay, Wakka's want to get even more HP, which everybody can use more HP. Even Auron. Okay, Lulu, you're actually going to come back. And then Rikku, you're going to move ahead. And Kimarhi, what are you going to do? You're going to come down here. The power sphere. Hell yeah. Get that defense +2. Yuna, you're going to come over here. Alright. And then go down this way. Oh, hey, it's this guy. The perv.
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Once.
Okay, your name is Once.
We have met several times before, right?
Yeah, back when you
Not
were
running
perving.
today? I have to carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think. Wakka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Wait, you're that guy's brother?
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna. The temple imprisoned him for helping traitors.
They imprisoned him because of us?
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact, he told me, before they took him, "Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yuna."
But why would your brother do this for us?
Why indeed?
Hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be done. Welcome to Wakka's.
Yeah, do you have any weapons? Double edge, conductor, double penalty, booster Kevlar. Oh, that would be so good, but it's going to take all of her money. I'll come back to it. Tridents. Shimmering blade. Ooh, survival. Dang, there are so many good... Oh man, there are so many good items here. Dang. That magic booster would be nice, but that takes pretty much all of my gil. Let's sell some stuff first. Hybrid. Ductile rod. The heat lance. The Seeker's Bangle. Ooh, the haste bracer is actually pretty good. The Tidal Knuckles. The red arm guard. The other red arm guard, which is not as good. I just can't.
I will be sure to keep your brother in my prayers.
He's doing the same for you, Lady Yuna.
Indeed.
Thanks.
Welcome to...
Yeah, what weapon? Okay. That is such a good weapon. If for no other reason, it gives me magic booster, and I think magic booster... Alchemy basically doubles the effects of all of your items. Alright, nope. Maybe I can come back to it, but I just can't see myself using it. Alright. Tidus, you're going to attack the Bandersnatch. Wakka, you're going to block. Auron, you're going to attack the Needhog. Wakka, you're going to pass over to Lulu. Lulu is going to block. Tidus, you're going to pass over to Kimarhi. Kimarhi is going to block. Kimarhi, you're going to pass over to Yuna. Yuna, you're going to block. And Lulu, you're going to pass over to Rikku. And Rikku is going to steal. Alright. Not too bad. Now we got decent AP there. Nothing truly noteworthy, but... Okay. Rikku, you're going to block. In fact, there's no reason why Rikku should block. Because she can steal. Yuna, you're going to block. Rikku, you're going to swap on over to Wakka. Wakka, you're going to attack the imp. Yuna, you're going to swap over to Lulu.
Allow me.
Allow you to block. Yep. Auron, you're going to attack. 37-77. That's pretty good. Wakka, you're going to attack. Dang. Alright. Kimarhi, you're going to come in and you're going to block. I was pretty smart about blocking there. Auron, you might as well swap over to Tidus. So Tidus can attack. 24-35. He is starting to fall a bit. That's okay. Wakka, you're going to attack. If you get the critical hit, you don't have to do any more fighting, but you did not, so that's fine. And then I believe I used everybody, but just in case, I'm going to bring Rikku in. She's going to block, and then she's going to swap out and bring Auron in. And that should do it for everybody. Alright, and we're getting some levels still. Ooh. And we've got 2 treasures, an HP sphere and a level 4 key sphere. Okay. Nice. Alright, Wakka, you're going to attack. Tidus, you're going to attack. Auron, you're going to attack. Good enough. Ooh, Auron, you got dodgy all of a sudden. Kimarhi. Kimarhi, let's actually attack. Wakka, you're going to pull out here. Yuna, you're going to block. And then you're going to go to Rikku. Rikku, you're going to mug for a little while. Ooh, we're ×3. Nice, that's rare. Lulu. Let's Firaga on the ground. And then Auron. Yep. Finish the job. Tidus, let's bring you in. Ooh, alright. Tidus, let's attack again. Lulu, you're going to swap yourself out. Bring Yuna in. And Yuna, you're going to heal your Maester. And then Auron, take care of some business. Tidus, take care of a little bit of business. Wakka. No, not Wakka. I mean, yeah, Wakka, he's the next... He's actually stronger than Tidus is, but whatever. And then... Enough. Yep. Ooh, dang. 7,500.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Definitely got the overkill on that one. And everybody leveled up, so might as well do the thing. And Auron is going to get what is that? Natural defense +1. Okay, it's something. Tidus is going to get more strength. What was this? Strength +2. What is this? Strength +2. Okay, sure. So now Now Tidus is a little bit stronger. Kimarhi, you're going to move. You're going to move it. And get you some magic defense +2. Rikku, you're going to come down here. And you're going to get more HP. And Yuna, you're going to get more magic defense. Magic defense +4. And Lulu, you're going to get magic defense plus something. Magic defense +4. And Wakka, you're going to work on your accuracy. Okay. That's everybody for that go round. Items 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 6. Sure. Okay. Equipment. Sort. Alright. Am I going the right way? I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way, but that's fine. Attack. Kimarhi. Steel. Auron block. Tidus. Bring out Rikku. Rikku is going to use our Bhed potion. Kimarhi is going to swap out for Yuna. Yuna's going to block. Riku's going to bring out Lulu.
Well then, what next?
Exactly. What next? You're going to block. Lulu and Wakka come out and block. And then that should be everybody, so now let's go ahead and finish this up. Farewell. Was it the overkill? Oh yeah. Yep. So really, yeah, like I said before, this isn't really so bad. The worst part of it is that you do have to, you just have to endure the encounter rates. Block. Auron, destroy this thing in the middle. Lulu block. Kimarhi steals. Okay. Yuna. Yuna blocks. Kimarhi swaps out for Rikku. Rikku, let's steal some dream powder. And then Auron, swap out for Tidus. And Tidus attacks. Wouldn't want to be ya! Alright. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure I used everybody that time, but that's okay. And
all this way only to fail. It must have been tough.
It must have been. But I'm glad you didn't dwell on that. Alright, nothing there. That's just a dead end. Rikku, you're going to mug the grot. Ooh, 4 antidotes. Yuna, you're going to block. Tidus, you're going to block. Yuna, you're going to bring out Auron. Auron, you're going to attack. Rikku, you're going to bring out Wakka. Wakka, you're going to attack. Tidus, you're going to bring out Kimarhi. Kimarhi will attack, because why not? And then Wakka, you're going to bring out Lulu. Lulu, you're going to cast Firaga on the grot, even though you're not strong enough to kill it yet. You definitely need more magic power. Alright. Let's bring Wakka out. Wakka, you're going to attack. Sure, why not? Auron, you're going to attack. Ooh, dang. 7,600. Alright, that works for me. More levels to level up. Lulu, you're going to go over here. You're going to get the death spell. Auron, you're going to move up here. Power Sphere. Wakka. You're going to come up here. Mana Sphere. Yuna. Alright, you know you're going to get more magic power. Rikku. You're going to get more magic power for reasons. And Tidus, you're going to move over here, and you're going to be the only one who didn't get anything. And Kimarhi, you're going to move up. You're going to get that. Alright, good enough for me. Abilities. Yuna. Let's cure everybody back to their max. Because you never know when you might need it. Also, how the hell does Rikku have more HP than Tidus does? Alright. Oh, thank you, this. Okay. So, Wakka's going to attack the Grot. Auron's going to attack the Grot. Lulu's apparently going to get punched in the face. Fire-Aga, the Grot, even though she's not strong enough to kill it. Okay. Wakka. Let's bring Yuna in. Yuna, you're going to cure your friend. And Yuna, you're going to bring in Rikku. Rikku, you are going to mug. Auron, you are going to hurt. Okay. Let's bring Kimarhi in, because Kimarhi hasn't had a chance yet. Yeah! Alright, and then... I think everybody's had a turn except for Tidus, and Tidus needs to slice and dice. Okay, we're going to do some damage. This is actually pretty good damage there. Alright. Wakka, you're going to come back in. And you're going to attack. Auron, I don't know if you're strong enough, but we will see. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, so when he has his hands up like that, he just means he's going to counterattack. Alright. And we got some more items. And we're going to save here. And everybody, I think that's going to be pretty much the stream for tonight. So, we've gotten a couple of things done. We went through the Calmlands. We found out that Yevon is falling apart, and that Yuna has been branded a traitor and should be killed on sight. Then we fought a big giant mech. We got to Mount Gagazet, where we were told, "Hey, you're not allowed up the mountain." And then Yuna was like, "Yes, I am." And then the Elder Ronso was like, "Okay, sure, why not?" Then we had a duel between Kimarhi versus Biran and Yankee, where we kicked their butts with a whole bunch of potions. And then we got the encounter rates drawn way up. In the next episode is not going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to take a day off. The next stream is likely going to be on Monday. So if anybody is saying, "Hey, where's the stream for tomorrow?" you're not going to find it. With that being said, before we end today, let's see if there's anybody online that I'd like to raid. Let's show them a little bit of love, and then if you got to raid and run right afterwards, then definitely do so. But let's take a look and see. Alright, I don't have anybody online right now that I would like to raid. And I don't really feel like doing a rando raid, at least not tonight. So we're going to call that a stream. Thank you everybody who came in. Thank you for everybody who decided to stay. And y'all be good, okay? Alright now, bye!